Hola, mi amigos. That means hello, my friends, in Spanish, because we are doing Bruno, but we don't talk about Bruno. Anyways, I'm sure that's stuck in everybody's head 24/7, like mine, which I love. Everybody loves Bruno. This Encanto is set in Colombia, and it's in a little vibrant town hidden in the mountains of South America. And so, in tribute to that, I wore my husband got this for me in Mexico when we went. That's as farthest I've gone down south. Maybe someday I would love to go down there. My whole family, well, most of my family have been down in that area, Argentina, Colombia, all down there. But I've only been as far as Mexico. It's okay. All right, we're going to get started with a circle. So we're going to start with just the top part of the head. Okay, so you just make a circle, circle, circle. Okay, but as you can tell, his head is not a circle. So we are going to elongate his head. So you're going to come off here and make his head longer. And then down here, we've got his chin. So it's just a slight part down there. Okay, so now we don't need the bottom of the circle anymore. But that was a good place to start. And we will go down his face is looking slightly to the left. And then we have his eyes. Okay, so first we're going to usually I do the eyes first, but his nose is kind of like the focal point of his face. So on either side of that line, and then what I do is I'm just going to make a light circle right here. I know it looks like a clown right now. We're going to smooth this in. And then now we're going to put his nostrils on either side. We're working it. It's going to take some time. Okay, we got the nostrils. Now we can erase right here because we don't need that part. And now we're going to put his nostrils. So we do have the bottom part of his nose, but then his nostrils, okay, we don't want all of that in there. His nostrils are going to come up. This is nostril. This side we got his nostril. And this is the bottom of his nostril. Perfect. Looking good. Bring this in a little bit. Okay, fantastic. Now we can get his eyes. So his eyes are very close on his head. So we're going to go down. It's almost a complete circle, but it's not. So I guess it looks kind of like a lemon. So that's one eye. So let's do the other eye. Come down on that line. Super job. And then he's got the look on his face. So we're going to put his eyes in here. Circle. Get a circle on this side. Okay, now we're going to do the shiny. And the pupil. Now, if you want it to look more surprised and scared, you make the pupil small. If you want it to look all cute and darling, you make the pupil big. But right now we're doing small because he is surprised that somebody has caught him because he's been living in the walls of the house. Yes, but everybody knows that. But we don't talk about Bruno. Okay, I'm making the upper lid a little bit thicker, which will look better when you're sharpening it. And then this is his line right here, and then this comes up, and then we have a little line here. Great. And his eyebrows are up here. So we're just going to draw those in there. This is the questioning or surprised eyebrow look. Do the same thing on this side. Great job. All right, his mouth, he's a little surprised. Oh, we can erase this part right here. We don't need this. What are some fun facts we know? Oh, Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Reached #1 on the Billboard charts, which hasn't been done since the Aladdin Whole New World in 1993. Oh, yeah. Lin-Manuel knocked it out of the park. All right, so his mouth, this is the bottom of his mouth. It's going to come in. So it's just like a little archway, and then his top is more Okay, that is a little too pointy, I think. I made that a little too pointy. Make it a little softer here. Looks like a boomerang. Okay, we can erase this bottom part. And then you want to put his bottom lip, and that's what's really going to make it. And then his teeth, we're just putting those across the bottom. And the rest is just going to be, that'll just be Sharpied in black. Okay, he's like, oh my. Maybe it's a little more on the side. Okay, we were not going to put the facial hair in there. That's just going to be with colored pencil because we don't want it to be too dark. And then let's do his neck. So his neck's going to come off. So the neck here, and then he's got his shirt here. This is collar, and then this is going to go down like this. I probably should have gotten a little closer, but that's okay. And super job. All right, Bruno. What else do we know? The director, Jared Bush, sent Lin-Manuel, who did the music, who's done Hamilton and In the Heights and the Hawaiian one. Oh, my brain farts. I can't. Oh my brain. You text me if you remember. It's the awesome one with the little chicken. Oh my goodness, my brain. Okay. Anyways, he texted him names to pick from because they wanted to pick a good name for him, for the uncle. And these are some of the names that were on there: Arlo, Anko, Andre, Emo, Marco, and Bruno. Well, we all know which one he picked. Bruno, which you look at him, you're like, how can he not be anything but Bruno? All right, so we're going to do his hair. His hair is a little trickier. So we are going to start putting in these cute little curls. Bloop, 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 bloop. And his hair, he's got a part like right about there. And then he's got hair that's just billowing. So you can just make some light waves. And I'm doing a little curl here, waves. And it's going to go down there. Okay, so do the same thing over here. Curve, get a little curl here, waves, bloop. Okay, so you're like, that does not look exactly like that. I know, we're still working on it. So let's put some more curls in here. So he's got this cute curl coming right down here. So we're just gonna put that right down. It's gonna go touch his eyeball. Make sure we erase in there so it looks like it's part of it. Okay, so now we're going to do some more curls. Okay, so we're going to, oh, we have an ear. We have to make sure we do his ear in there. So we're going to make this, we're going to go curl. And he does have an ear, so it's like right where his nose is, so go across here. This is just his ear in there. Now I want you to erase right here, because this is what's bringing in that hair. And then you can just add as many curls as you want. I colored this all in dark because it's really dark underneath. And then we're just going to add some waves. And we're going to bring this up. Okay, so just you can add as many as you want. You can do one on the back end. Cute. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do some over on this side. So this one's, we have one that's kind of coming into his face here. So erase in there. What else do we know? Oh, that's awesome. So you know how there's in Disney cartoons, there's a lot of dancing and singing. Well, they got two amazing choreographers, Jamal Sims and Kay Martinez, and they choreographed the whole show, and then they tape themselves doing it, and then the animators would watch the video of them doing the choreography, and that's how you got all those amazing dance moves. Pretty cool, huh? So I'm like, that's amazing how they can get the moves, but they actually took live people to do it and to make it look just right. I think the whole process is amazing. I always say, in my next life, I'm gonna blah, blah, blah. My next life, I'm going to work as an animator. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So now we're gonna do, I think I would really enjoy it. I mean, I don't know about sitting at my desk for like 8 hours a day, but I heard some of those places, they have like cool ping pong workout areas and places to like take a little break in to make it more enjoyable. Something like that, okay? So this is all of his cool hair. So you can add more or just leave it the way it is. Okay, so we're gonna Sharpie, and you're gonna amazing that it's gonna look so good. So this is the ultra fine Sharpie, and then we'll go with the other one. So let's do this, and then I will show you how I colored it. Let's go. Now I'm taking my big Sharpie and I'm gonna go around the outside and then color in the under hair. Now we're ready to erase our lines. All right, here's my colors. We're gonna start with just the undertone of peach for its face. Last fun fact for the day, Lin-Manuel tested all his songs on his kids. So as he's writing the songs, his kids would be listening to him write them. And if they would get them stuck in their head and like be humming them or singing them throughout the week, then he knew he got a winner. So he'd play them, he'd test them on his kids and see what would stick. I thought that was pretty darn cool. Can you imagine living in that house just full of music? Oh my, I just can't even comprehend. It just blows my mind. Okay. You guys remember my nasty finger that had the nail? Well, the nail fell off and now my baby nail's growing underneath. Yay! No more black nail. Yeah, that wasn't a fun experience, but you know, it happens when you get your finger stuck in a door. Everybody's done it, right? I did that with my toenail. I was on a houseboat and I was trying to chase lizards, and I grabbed a rock and I threw it down and it landed on my foot, and my toenail became black. I had to wear a plastic bag with a rubber band for the rest of the houseboat trip so it didn't get infected. Yeah, lovely, huh? And eventually I was at home. I remember I was wrestling or something, messing around with my brothers, and my toenail fell off. And I think I blamed it on them that my toenail fell off, but it really was eventually going to come off anyways, right? But you got to make them feel a little sorry for you, right? Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm taking it and I'm just going to go around where the Sharpie is. I'm going to press harder, and as I come in, it's just going to get lighter and lighter. So we're going to be putting more colors on top, like the tan and the pink and the red. Okay, so it's darker along the edge. It's a good base. Oh, and the nose, I go like this. Looking like a little clowny, but that's just the way it happens. And then a shadow under here, so I'm going underneath the nose. And then, oh, he's got a shadow under his nose, which will be darker brown. But, I mean, under the eye. But we'll do that with the tan. Okay, so go darker along here. Oh, have you ever done it where you like wake up and you're like, oh, I won't eat breakfast yet? And then you realize, oh my gosh, I'm starving. I want some food. I know. My husband doesn't think about food till the afternoon. Me, it's like right when I wake up. Bink. Food, please. Okay. Today is actually 4th of July, and for those in other countries, that means nothing. But for United States of America, that is our celebration of independence from England. Sorry, England. Anyways, I love 4th of July, and this will be the first year ever in 26 years that I'm not celebrating it with my 4 daughters. Yeah. Actually, all 4 right now are in Utah, and they are all going to have brunch together and celebrate it together. They just happen to all be there at the same time. So they said, let's get together and have brunch. I thought that was so cute. So they're all together, and I'm not. So you're like, oh, what you gonna do today? I'm drawing. I'm gonna do my chores, because every day you have to do your chores. And then after your chores, then you can go have fun, just like a kid. Yep, that's my life. So get my chores done. This is, well, actually, I'm having fun drawing. So this is kind of like I'm doing drawing first, but then I'll get my chores done. And then I'm having some friends and their family, because my husband has to work. So we're gonna go swimming. So we're just gonna have a little fun. Splish splash, because yesterday it was like 100 degrees outside. So yeah, you don't really want to be outside unless you are swimming, because it's hot, very hot. So I do need to do yard work this week, but I'll probably wait until Friday. So I just thought about that. All my babies are going to be together for 4th of July, and I'm not with them. Where? I know, they're growing up. That's what happens. But I don't think they all planned on it. It just was a last minute thing. But I'm glad they're going to be together. So I'm just going in with the tan, and I'm just going definitely around the eyes. Do you see how it's definitely darker around the eyes? It gives that mysterious look. So we're going to go darker around here. And then it's got, of course, that under part. It's probably because he's been living in the walls. He hasn't been able to upkeep. Oh, we got a little, this is the side of his mouth. So you're just gonna keep working on that. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, I think I even went in with brown, but we're just gonna leave it like that for now. Now we're gonna take the pink, and now we're gonna give it some pink on his nose. I love when noses have a little color on them. I don't know why, I just think it looks great. They have no color, it's like, boring. But when they have color, it looks awesome. But I can say Utah knows how to celebrate 4th of July, like huge. They have this thing, last time I did it was 26 years ago. I was pregnant with my first. And it's the Hot Air Balloon Festival, and they have this giant field, and they play amazing music, and they rise up. All the hot air balloons are going up in the air, and the whole sky is filled with hot air balloons. It is literally the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I got goosebumps. And they have parades. You have parades there. They've got stadiums, and they have concerts. And it's my other daughter, she's going to, it's called the Stadium of Fire, and she's going there. And they have concerts. I think last night Tim McGraw came and sang, and they have celebrations and fireworks, of course. So yeah, they know how to party. They do. They know how to party. Celebrate that. Okay, we're doing the lips now. There's a little pink. We're gonna add red to it, but we'll just do a base of pink. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for the pink. So let's get, the facial hair is freaking me out. I know, it's freaking me out. So we're gonna just start with we're gonna do layers. We're gonna start with the brown. So he's got his little mustache here. So you're just gonna put his mustache in here. We'll put a little black in there too, but we're gonna start with the brown mustache, and then down underneath here, we've got his mustache. All the way along the bottom. Do you have a favorite celebration you like? What's your favorite holiday? So I think my favorite holiday is probably Thanksgiving because it's not stressful. Like you don't have to do presents. Yes, presents stress me out trying to get everybody presents. And all my family gets together and you just eat food because me, I love eating. I can't say that Thanksgiving food is my favorite, but hey, you know what? You can't complain because you're with your family, eating food, and my family gets together and we do crazy like talent shows or just, you know, we're a little crazy. That's okay. That is what makes us fun. I think it's kind of funny, my nephew, he brought his girlfriend one year. She never came back. Anyways, they broke up. She probably thought, she also brought like a bottle of wine to make sure she doesn't have to feel anything. I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. Okay, so he's got his little beard, but we're going to add more. Let's get black in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fling, fling, fling. I'm flinging up. So I'm just doing the bottom part. Oh, it's also underneath his lip. That's kind of important here. So he's got his little hair right under the lip too. Don't want to forget that. Okay, so now let's go back with the black and we're going to go fling, fling, fling at the bottom. I'm just flinging it up to get the... And I might put some little black hairs inside his mustache here. Okay. Do we need the black? No, we're just going to use the... let's go see what we look like. This is the light brown because it needs more dark tones in here. So I'm just going in here and making his bags look more baggy. Great. He's like, thank you. That's what I need. He's not even a real character, but I guess in our mind he kind of is. He's an awesome character. I would like to be his friend. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, we're just gonna keep working it. Go around his eye. Give him more bags. Oh, I usually do the eyeballs first. I'm shocked I didn't do that. Ooh, see how I got a little blop in there? That is annoying. Let's see if we can erase it best we can. Yeah, pretty good. Wow! All right. Keep giving it more details here, just getting more layers. Oh, let's color in his eyebrows, dark brown. Oh, this is light brown. Ugh. Dark brown. You're like, it's not that big different. Kind of is. And his mustache needs to be a little darker. Okay, so on his nose, you're like, his nose isn't dark enough. No, it's not. So we're going to put a little bit of red in there at the bottom. And I might put a touch more red on put a little red on the ears, a little bit more on the cheeks. Okay, let's do his eyes. So what I do is I take a golden yellow, and you're just going to put a strip of yellow at the bottom. And then you're going to use the brown. And then it's going to be really dark at the top. And as you come down, you can get a little lighter. I'm going to go around the eyeball. Look at that. Doesn't that look just like so much better? It's amazing what color can do. Okay. Now we're going to take gray and we're going to put some, see how it just looks so white? You definitely want to put the shadow under the lashes up here. So the shadow under these lashes up here. And I just put like a little whoosh in there, and same thing over here, whoosh. Kind of gives it that shiny look to it. Okay, now we have his shirt is just, like I used like a magenta and yellow, not a big deal. Okay, for his hair, let's start off with just regular brown. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go off with the light brown. We're gonna put some light colors and tans. We'll start with the light ones first. So we're gonna put a little bit of light colors in there. So it kind of looks like there's a touch of a shine in there. And then you can go in with the darkers, with a brown and a black. I'm just putting some light so it's not all the same color. We're just gonna do one half of them because this is a lot of hair. And I'm actually gonna take tan. We're doing it some highlights. So I'm gonna make this. It's almost like the sun is hitting it. Well, actually, there's no sun. Well, he does come out. He does come out of his wall dwellings. And you can always maybe get a little touch more here. Get a little color on this side. Oh, we're not doing their side. Blah, 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 blah. What am I thinking? Okay, so now let's just do regular brown. And we are just going to color this in, and then we'll put black in there too. And the black will just make more of the lines. So you're just gonna come in here, just color the whole thing brown. So let's say I'm coloring this from brown, and then we're gonna come in with black, and that's when I'm gonna put in the streaks of hair. La 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 la. Ooh, I also did red, a little bit on the lips. I forgot that. Let's put a little bit of red in here. That looks good. And I do think his hair, his facial hair needs a little more thickness here. More black too. Just needs a little more, little. All right, you just keep working it until you get it just the right thing. And then at the very end, after you've done all your brown, take the black, and then you're just gonna come in and you can just make lines in there. You're just gonna make sure it looks like he's got a head of curly hair. So you do this after the brown and just get some like more curls in there. All right, it's gonna look fabulous. I'll see you guys in the next one.